Hey guys, this is Money Value. My name is Olga and I'm back to ask you a question. Do you really need a college degree? When I'm talking about investment, there isn't much to say about equality. Someone has $10 to invest, someone has 1,000, but there is another resource where all of us are equal. It's time. You can go to work and earn some extra money if you don't have enough, but there is no way to get 20 extra years of life. That's why we have to spend it wisely. Is what you are about to do worth your time? Is going to college something you really need? I mean, when I asked my niece why she's so eager to go to university, she rolled her eyes on me and said, to get a well-paid job, why else? Then I asked her about the program she's chosen and she said, creative writing. Like, really? If the only reason you are sending your motivation letter is big paychecks in the future, or if you have no idea what it is you want to do yourself a favor, don't submit your application. Besides, there are well-paid jobs out there that don't even require a degree. Let's see what those are. First of all, let's not forget what center we all live in. Most of us spend more time in front of the screens than with family and friends. But screens wouldn't be so interesting if it wasn't for the programs they run inside of our computers. And you definitely don't need a degree to become a software engineer. They get a minimum of around $90,000 per year as long as you are ready to work hard and learn everything you need to know for your future job. You don't need a degree. And a piece of advice, most employers value your portfolio and experience more than years in college. So make sure you are not wasting your time studying creative writing in college to be asked, what have you published so far on your first interview? If you're into computing and Mr. Robot is your favorite series, I can't advise you to become a hacker, but I can assure you that being an information security analyst is not less interesting. It's like a hacker, but vice versa. You don't need a degree if you already have IT experience, certification, or entry-level job is okay for you. They install software to protect computer networks, plan some safety measures, and the more cyber attacks there are, the more responsibilities information security analysts have. So you'll have to know how to hack into the systems to figure out how to protect them anyway. I know there are companies that hire people to hack into their system just to find the flaws and fix them before real hackers do the job. There is one more idea for people who are into computers. This profession is less technical than the previous two, and it is called a quality assurance tester. Their job is to make sure that everything works perfectly and your gun in the game you've been looking forward to won't refuse to work at the worst possible moment. QA analysts look for the flaws into the program. They are responsible for the last step. The average salary is around $60K and you can learn all the skills you need online. When you get your certification, you can also get some experience, for example, working as a volunteer tester or try and land a job right after learning the skills. Another fascinating opportunity is becoming a flight attendant. In most cases, you'll need a school diploma, but it might be a good idea to go to a flight attendant school instead of going to college. It takes just 10 weeks. A degree is preferred but not required, so you better spend this time learning a new language. When you are in, you can get around $77,000 per year for traveling around the world. If you want something more serious, maybe this idea will sparkle your interest. Electrician's average salary is $56,000. You'll probably start with smaller paychecks, but on the bright side, $56K is not an upper limit either. For this job, you'll need a high school diploma and apprenticeship, so you'll basically learn how to do the job on the practice and escape years of theory. Just don't forget which wire to cut. If you want to be a hero, you don't need superpowers. Have you heard Chernobyl's story? Preventing such disasters already is a deed of a true hero. That's what nuclear technicians do, even if they don't have a degree. Well, in this case, they receive extensive on-the-job training, and all the way through their working experience, they have to keep up with all the advances. So don't go there if you hate studying. Their job is to measure the radiation levels, operate, maintain, and check the equipment, and stuff like that. Sometimes it's quite dangerous but rewarding. The average salary is $61K. Another job has plenty of requirements, but a degree is not a mandatory one. To become an air traffic controller, you need to have 3 years of progressively responsible work experience. Other requirements are passing medical and security examinations, passing pre-employment tests, being under the age of 30, and speaking English clearly. They make sure planes don't crash into each other and minimize delays. The average salary is $90K, but be ready for the fact that your training will take a lot of time. Like, it can go up to 5 years, including on-the-job learning. After taking every next step, your wage will increase and hopefully one day you can be above average. Have you seen I Origins? If you have, you probably remember what happened to Sophie. Well, there was nothing Young could do, but maybe this moment impressed you and you thought, if I had installed this elevator, it wouldn't have crashed. I doubt you thought so, but still, there is such a job and it's actually very well paid. Most elevator installers get around 70K and it's possible to earn even more. It's almost $40 per hour. You don't need a degree, just a high school diploma, a 4-year apprenticeship, and in most states, a license. Another opportunity that doesn't require a degree in most states is becoming a police officer. What you'll need is academy training, which will be quite challenging. Entry-level policeman earns about $45,000 per year, and you obviously know what they do. Provide protection, investigate traffic crashes, and even minor crimes. If the last one makes you interested most of all, after working as a police officer for 2 years, you can try and become detective or a criminal investigator. Just like those in TV shows, in some states they're required to have a degree, but you still have a chance for $80,000 a year and a fascinating job. There is one more job that usually appears on the screens. It's a real estate agent. Those are usually shown rich, confident, and have a flawless appearance. It's true, the average salary is more than 50K. They usually work on commission, so everything depends on you. They help buy, rent, or sell the property, so there is more to the job than just beautiful ladies showing the house where someone was murdered. Anyway, if it sounds like your passion, get a license and start working. 50K is not a limit. Successful people earn 10 times more. There are a few of them, but still. The last one is for creative people. Though some people working in digital marketing do have a degree, it's not a must. You can easily get all the skills you need learning on the job or from digital marketing courses online. The average salary is about $50,000, but once again, you can't take a creative job just because the paychecks are good. This is a truly interesting job. Today you are working on visuals for your local coffee shop, but in a week, your task will be an ad campaign for a hotel in India. Stay open-minded and you'll never get bored. The point of the whole video is be careful with the only resource you can't reproduce. Be careful with your time. If you want to be a doctor, which is a very honorable profession, you can't do it without college. But if it's something else, make sure you check if a degree is a mandatory requirement or a bootcamp and a license is enough. Don't waste your time, smash the like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. See you!